Howdy ho again, everyone. Today we're playing Atom Zombie Smasher. This is a zombie escape game in the tower defense strategy subgenre, but this is a game from 2011. It's quite a throwback, but I've never played it here on YouTube, but I've wanted to because it's one of my favorite old Steam games from back when I first created an account on there. Anyway, you're trying to rescue as many remaining civilians as you can from a city being overrun by zombies in a sequence of missions. But it kind of reminds me of a lot of old Flash games on websites like Addicting Games that I used to enjoy, and it's nailed the atmosphere with this surf guitar rock and roll soundtrack that just feels super pulpy with all the zombie apocalypse illustrations that kind of remind me of Max Brooks' Zombie Survival Guide. Anyway, there's a lot of really great atmosphere that's been done perfectly in this game, and it's so simple. We're going to be playing on the normal difficulty, which is already quite difficult. There is a good chance that we'll lose. There's a good bit of RNG, and the game frequently feels unfair, but in a fun way. We're just going to see how far we can get, though. We've just got a little bit of, like, these comic vignettes here. Just everything was a normal day until the zombies attacked, of course. So zombies are attacking, and the city is overrun. They're attacking the soccer games. They're attacking everywhere that they could be, and they look suspiciously like the Blue Man Group, but they are purple people, and they are hungry for brains. So this is where we begin. Anyway, we are getting our first event. It's January 1961. And we are getting Aurora Australis. Shorter daytime. So this is our event for today. Not a good thing. Sometimes you get a good event, sometimes you get a bad one. Anyway, so the basic map, if you've never seen Atom Zombie Smasher, is kind of like Risk. Or, I don't know, like any kind of territory board game that you might think of. But we're trying to kind of prevent the zombies from spreading around, and we score victory points based on how many territories we control and how many the zombies control and how overrun those are. So we're going to go over here for our first mission, and you really can't win the first mission is the irony. So we just kind of want to place our our evacuation zone, as far away from the zombies as can be. We're going to put it all the way over here. And then maybe we'll move it back a little bit further. We'll see how many of these people we can save, but I just kind of want to get them away from the hordes of zombies. And then maybe I'll move it somewhere up here for our second helicopter load. This is really not a good-looking map, but there's very little you can do in the first mission. The only, you get a sequence of these mercenaries throughout the game that can be used to kind of fend off the zombies. So here come the zombies over here, and the civilians are in the yellow. Zombies are in pink. And as soon as they touch each other, see, these people, oh no, they're getting surrounded, and some of them are getting zombified, so that is unfortunate for them, and hopefully they'll get over that somehow. Anyway, we got 24 civilians. I actually might move back our evac point over to here. It looks like a few people are clustering up there, but I think there's going to be too many zombies here. This LZ is going to be very, very hot. So let's try to get them to come back a little bit further. This might have even been too close, except that the night is now coming. Oh no, there's actually more coming from the other side. Oh, the people, get them in there. Oh no, they're all going to get eaten. We might get 25. Okay, we did manage to get 29. 29. I think we had 30 as the full load. All right, is there anybody left we could save? No, there's only one. All right, so that's pretty much the end of the first day. After this, we're going to be able to actually fight the zombies, and we might even be able to save enough people that we take back the territory. But we rescued 53 people. We had the goal of 10, so we did pretty well there, but we got the silver medal. And Z infection 72. That was only silver. I thought we did pretty well there for that mission, and even still, it wasn't enough. All right, so we just unlocked our first mercenary. Nuevos Aires mercenary contract. And we got the 329th Mercy Sharks. This is the siege cannon. And this is a pretty good starting unit. I'm glad we got something combat-oriented, because if you get the, the zombie bait lore, you're really screwed. Slower Z movement. This is really the RNG here. Anyways, slower Z movement is great for artillery. But basically, we want to take back these territories that are touching a lot of other ones, because we want to kind of try to cut off the zombies at their source. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories this one's touching, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this one's touching more. I think that this is a more valuable place, the Sao Shofiori, and we've got every place has got great names in this game. I don't know, it just feels like a real place. All right. So we've got the we've got a new mission. We've got a new day. And oh my gosh, look at the rain, man. It just looks so good, this game. It's so simple, and it's just done so right. Anyway, we got our artillery emplacement, so we got to put this on top of a building. We probably won't be able to get all of the zombies, but it'll be great if we can level this thing up early, because it is quite a powerful weapon. It's going to take a little bit of a delay to fire, but we can designate some of that. I think we're going to put our evac zone right here, because it's nicely away from them. We just don't want to blow up the buildings. That's going to lead the zombies right to them. I think the evac zone doesn't really matter too much. Let's just try to shoot there, because it's going to have kind of a delay. It's going to take about 7 seconds for one of these things to fire, and it's going to fire just somewhere in here, so it's going to be kind of random. And oh no, we took out some civilians too. Too bad. Too bad. You hate to see them go, but I think we're going to go there next, because that looks like the next approaching group. So, I mean, if we could, I guess, potentially take them out from here. Do we want to move the helicopter? It keeps firing, like, kind of south. That's not good. This is not good. I was hoping we would get mercenaries for this first mission, but the slower Z movement is kind of nice. Let's, maybe, actually, don't put it all the way over there. Just get ready over there. Oh, no, I had to reposition, and it really hurt me. That was kind of far off to the left, but whatever. That was actually decent. Let's see if we can get one more shot in. I'm going to shoot here where the civilians are, just in case if the zombies get through, because it looks like they're getting close there, and most of the civilians are out of there. I wouldn't do that on purpose. Just stop looking at me. I wouldn't do that. No. You got the wrong guy, buddy. The only problem is that one zombie remaining can really mess you up. Okay, I'm just going to shoot over here simply for the sake of gaining experience, because I don't know how many more of these people are going to get out, but the more zombies that this cannon takes out, the more experience it gets for tomorrow or the next few days. And if we can get this thing powered up, we make it way stronger. I'm actually just going to give up on the remaining civilians, and let's just shoot here, because there's one over there, but this guy doesn't really know where he's going, and there's not that many people left. We might have to just reposition this slightly. I think they'll just move slightly north. Hopefully they'll just survive a little bit longer so I can get one more shot in here, and let's go, right like that. You can even slow down time to really do everything in the micromanaging. Yeah, this game could just get really tactically deep if you wanted it to. But it is just kind of fun for a random zombie survival experience. And I love how this game just nails the, like, the day of the apocalypse feeling here. I can speed up time a little bit, too, but I want to keep it going kind of slow, because it's, well, it's good to go slow, you know? You don't want to go too fast in life. Anyway, we're really going to milk it here if we can. Can I get one more shell? This guy has survived so long. I mean, he's not going to make it, but... All right, cool. So victory, and we did manage to get a lot of shots off on that artillery piece. So we almost got it upgraded. That's great. That's good. That's really going to help us for the next few missions. All right, so we have a couple of upgrades available for our Pleasant Pheasant, the evac heli, which is a great name. Makes me want to have the dream and ambition of having my own helicopter, just simply to call it the Pleasant Pheasant. But, well, we weren't all born with a helicopter, were we? All right, so we are going to get various like upgrades and downgrades as this happens. We really want to beat the zombies to these first couple of milestones if we can, because in the early game, depending on what you get on your first few things, okay, good, we got another offensive technology. So we got dynamite, remote detonated charges. This is great, because we're going to go into the next fight with artillery and dynamite. So we didn't manage to take over the territory, which is too bad, but, I mean, well, we did pretty well, right? Shorter daytime today, so... Well, that's all right. I mean, our stuff is pretty explosive. So how many territories are surrounding each of these three? That's pretty weak. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's only 3. Look at the weird shape on that one. That'd be a great territory to take over. But I think we'll go for this one this time. I mean, they're all more or less identical. They're all just level 1 outbreaks. All right, let's place our Pleasant Pheasant. God, I love saying that. Let's put it down there, and then we'll put these remote charges. How about 1, 2, 3, and 4? Whoops. Oh, no. Whoops, I have only 3. My bad. Never mind. I was so used to having 4 from my last playthrough. All right, let's just put them there, then. And we'll put down the artillery piece right there. I'm relatively satisfied with this placement. Now, I don't know if we'll actually beat this wave. There is a chance that we could get something done here. I'm debating on, like, if I should just take out one. Nah, it would just be so uneven the way I'd have to distribute it. I just feel safe for doing this. All right, let's just try to hit them there for a moment, and then we'll do 3, 2, 1, go. We are blowing these charges. Okay, cool. We got them perfectly. Nice. And we got an artillery shot on that, too. Now, the buildings have been destroyed there. Some of these are destructible, as you can see. You can even see, like, the sides of the buildings. Dude, that's pretty neat. I'm just going to try to keep hitting them wherever is the, like, front of where they're at. We could maybe take them out this round, except, oh, man, this artillery... Oh, that was really inaccurate. Now that guy's going to infect the others over there, so there's very little chance. Sometimes the people are just not all that smart, and they just kind of, like, wander toward the zombies. Okay, look, they went down the alleyway over here, though. They were hungry for the meat of humans over in the other section. But this one guy, he's made his way out. Look at him, he's made his way. I don't think we're going to save that many more people. Let's just try to shoot these things. Let's get them there. Yeah, this feels like a real zombie movie that either has been made or should have been made. Oh, it's just so good. Just the pulpy zombie hood of it. I probably could have moved that slightly, except they were all kind of screwed there to begin with. Let's just see if we can get in one more shot if any survivors remain. Oh no, all those people got infected. It was a pretty good attempt. I don't think we were actually going to win that one. You really need more specific military units if you want to do better. Alright, so available military upgrade, or artillery upgrade points, 1, so we could decrease the impact time so that the shot gets fired sooner. Or just increase the reload time. I think this is better if we want to get more experience, because it's going to hit some zombies, and I'm pretty good at, like, gauging the timing there, so I don't think that'll be a problem for me. In fact, it might even mess me up. I'm used to a delayed shot. Alright, we've got more mercenaries, and these ones are really good. These are the snipers. These are Roman storks, the long-range sharpshooters. They're going to post up in a building, and they're going to just shoot down in a line at any zombies nearby. So these will be really good for specifically targeting some Zeds. Alright, we got longer daytime. It's a zombie game, man. I'm contractually obligated to not say the word zombie as often as possible. I gotta say ghouls, roamers, or walking dead. The walkers came in there, bro. We don't even know what to call them, but they're definitely not zombies. I do love it when they do that in zombie fiction. Alright, we've got, oh, the level 2 artillery, so we've got actually 2 shots to fire now. Man, artillery is just so freaking good in this game. I love it. Anyway, the snipers are going to aim down the highlighted area, but they'll hit any enemy that's closest to wherever I place the crosshair. So let's put this, like, fairly high, like, right there. They're going to aim down there. Wait, well, what? Why did you shoot there? Hang on a second. Good, no, don't do that. Do as I say. Okay, that was more like it. All right, don't know why that happened. I'm going to put the Pleasant Pheasant. Let's keep it a little bit further back, because I don't want people hanging out in a place where they could get eaten. Now, I think that the snipers will be pretty much fine taking out this whole group, but I think we probably want to dynamite this entire area, and then we probably just keep shooting this spot with artillery for the entire time. We'll keep it there, and then we just hope and pray that these guys get all of them. We try to hit all of these guys with the dynamite. Wait a minute, did I do that right? Oh, I've even got one more dynamite to place. Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm so proud of myself. Look at me go. Alright, you know, we could do another dynamite right there, and then we'll shoot a couple of artillery shells down there for the very beginning. We're going to be fine this time. Done. I think we're good, man. I think that this is it. Alright, we just shoot that. Well, actually, maybe that wasn't exactly right, but whatever. We're going to get out that whole lineup. It's going to be very satisfying. Just you wait. Oh, actually, this turned out to be pretty good. Look at that. Wow, so many of them we got right there. Alright, wait a minute. I just got to slow down time here for a second. I think we could take out this whole wave, man. Whoa, okay, no, I kind of fired those artillery shells wrong, but it was still a pretty good effort. Look, we can get them there, and there. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, we can totally win this day. We've got only, we've got a whole minute and 7 left. Okay, these snipers could probably just take everybody out single-handedly. I could be extra careful here, but I just don't want to risk these extra guys getting zombified. We'll just take them all out right now. All right, let me go re-aim my sniper here. It looks like all these guys are over here, so they're going to reposition. This game is just so satisfying to control, man. I used to play this in FTL and Neo Scavenger. I remember on summer nights on a MacBook Air. It was a great time back when I was in college. I was like working through the summer. You know, we probably don't even need to do this. Please just snipe them before I accidentally shoot everyone with the artillery. Good times, good times. Yes, that was awesome. All right, man, these guys have such great names. The 329th Mercy Sharks, Adriana's Lizards. All right, let's decrease the arrival time for the Pleasant Pheasant, because we haven't done it yet, and that's pretty good. I mean, I figure if it's getting... I mean, we've decreased the load time, but hey, it'd be nice if it were back and forth a little bit slower, too. I mean, a little bit faster. All right, so we've actually captured this territory. This is different from the other ones, because we totally took it back, and we eliminated all of the zombies. In Frobs, we trust. The 774th Fire Claws, the Barricade unit, is joining us. Barricade is pretty good. We haven't really gotten many units that synergize with the Barricades yet. I think that the on-foot mercenaries are some of the best, so it's unfortunate it's taken that long, but we got reduced helicopter speed right now. Oh no. Now, I've debated on what is the best way to play this, because sometimes these territories can get bigger in terms of the zombie attacks. I kind of like handling areas that I can just completely eradicate the zombies in them. But there's a case to be made for, like, cutting off their bridges. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's the same number of territories, but this one is abutted by this. I think, yeah, we want to start to kind of build curtains so that the zombies can't, like, spread beyond them, because if they get a really big group over here, we can kind of contain it over in this section. We just need a couple more territories here to take this back. So, yeah, let's go over there. That's fine. I mean, we're probably not going to win. You usually lose, Atom Zombie Smasher. It's a really hard game. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you usually lose. But we keep getting really lucky with which mercenaries we got. I actually tried recording this a couple times, and I failed a bunch, but I wanted to get in one really good recording, so... Like, just so you know, I'm not this good. I just edit it to make it look like I'm better. By selectively choosing recordings. Okay, so I think we could beat them this time again. Whoops, I didn't deploy my... Man, we even got a sniper team on top of all that. That's great. Okay, that's fine. That should be good, yeah. Alright, so we're going to start off this round by firing artillery shells immediately. I'm just going to keep time slow down. Man, look at how the raindrops slow. It's like the Matrix. Okay, cool. Our sniper team is going that way. Oh no, actually they did get through there. Oh, no. Okay, good. They did get the front guy, so I have even more time. We can wait on the dynamite. I don't want to have to take out so many civilians, but some people just keep standing there because they're just not all that smart. Alright, well, I mean, we won. We might have taken out a couple civilians, but hey, at least it worked. The dynamite leveled up a lot, too. I probably shouldn't have even done that. The dynamite isn't the... I guess if you get a lot of dynamite, it's a little bit more useful, but I don't like the way that it explodes sequentially. Alright, we're doing pretty well here. You kind of have to do well at the beginning. Alright, this is not my... This is probably the worst mercenary unit. The military grade, the Z-bait. 871st Crushing Huskies. Now, I really don't like this one, and I hope we don't get it for any of the missions. Oh no, we did get it immediately. Oh, we couldn't even get... Oh, actually, we did get it with artillery. Alright, that's acceptable, I suppose. Faster Zeds. Oh, this is going to be a tricky one. Okay, at least it's not faster Zeds with dynamite, though. Dynamite is always tricky to do. Okay, so the zombies are appearing in, like, fairly innocuous places, actually. I think we don't want them to be adjacent to each other, though, because then there could be more spread later on if they, like, push out multiple. Because if one place gets to 4, it gets very, very tricky. We want to cut off as many of these... Like, this would be a great place to get when it gets infested. Let's go over here, though. See how we do. You really got to play the early game very carefully in this, otherwise you're in trouble. Alright, so we did get the barricades this time, which barricades can be really useful. So we've got a big open courtyard here. This is kind of tricky to navigate. I think what I'll probably end up doing here is to place one barricade there, so that these zombies get filtered into these two passageways. And then I've got only one barricade left, so let's put that one here, so that way we force everybody into kind of a narrow causeway. That, and we could put in this zombie bait. I think I'm actually going to put that... This might look kind of... excuse me. This might look kind of weird, but I'm going to keep it there because I don't want these zombies to spread out in this courtyard. I want to just hit them right away with this artillery. I'm just going to hold my artillery back. Actually, it looks better higher up. I'll just keep it there. Man, look at that. I like how each building has like sort of a 3D model. You even got the birds here. All right, so we finally got everything placed, and they're just spawning in here, and I think I'm just going to try to anticipate this group's movement just by a little bit here. These guys are going to get attracted in by the Z bait, and then over here at the top, hopefully they'll just hang out there for a second, and good, we did manage to get every single one there. That was very lucky. Okay, we're reloading, and man, they're moving fast. All right, these guys are going to be like here by the time we get to the end of this, and probably here, honestly. Just our shells could go anywhere. I almost want to fire 2 in one spot, but... Look at them go. Okay, yes. Ah, yes, that was it. Perfect. Perfect. I'm the best at shooting zombies. All right, so we got load time down to 0.21 seconds. That's pretty good. Let's just grab that and... I mean, I wish we could get more experience on our artillery, but it is what it is. We unlocked the research labs. Yes, super scientists have been spotted. Okay, so now we can start to upgrade people if we get scientists. This is a pretty important part of the game, so this is nice to see. And we got the 931st Crushing Whales, which these are my favorite mercenary unit. They're just very effective. They're foot infantry. Okay, we're maintaining a good beat on the zombies before they really get around anywhere. What we want to try to prevent is any blobbing from occurring here. We got shorter daytime, less Zeds, so we got fewer to deal with here. But look, all these territories are starting to get a little bit more crowded. We get the research labs, though, which we don't really have anything to buy right here, but we can improve our artillery. Our mercenary training. Overall, this is pretty good. Scientist movement speed, a little bit more useless unless if we're really trying for that. But there's a bunch of different upgrades and then a few secret ones for things that we'll unlock later. So what we really want to do is prevent these from spreading, because if zombies are in adjacent territories, it gets very, very messy fast. So I think we got to take out this place because this is joining these. Look, we've built kind of a wall so that they can't get through here. We want to separate out all these zones so that they can't touch. There's a little bit of tactical play on this map here. It's nothing crazy, but it's just enough to keep it interesting. Either of these zones would be really good because we don't want these things spreading over. So I think here and here we definitely got to take out. And then here there's still enough empty territory. Yeah, I think that this would be good. This one is actually a great territory to unlock. Now, they will kind of take over otherwise, though, so just hold on to your hat, because it's going to get worse. All right. We have 4 dynamite in this mission. We could probably take out 2 whole groups, largely. Actually, or we could just, like, basically eliminate the threat over here almost completely. I don't know how much I trust myself on that, though. You know what? I think... Let's do 2 here, and then we'll keep the mercenaries in the middle so that the mercenaries can catch any ones that kind of get past the dynamite. That's better. And then, will they destroy any buildings? No, they won't be able to get around there. Let's just keep the barricades so that they can't kind of go off in other directions and confuse people. That should be good. I mean, although this courtyard is big, do I want to put it here instead? Actually, yeah, because I think if they get all the way over... If any of them wander down this street, that would be way harder. Okay, cool. So that is better. Unfortunately, we didn't get our artillery. I really like that artillery. Let's put the... We'll put the Pleasant Pheasant in the background. I think we're just going to win this mission again, but we'll put it directly on top of the scientist so that we at least get the scientist out of here. And I actually don't want more people running down the street because I think they're going to get hit with the dynamite. So, yeah, done. Let's do it. Alright, now we just wait for them. Watch and wait. And wait till they get to the very edge of that one dynamite spot, and then we're going to blow it. 3, 2, 1, and I think now we got to do it. And we got them all. Cool. Oh, wow, that was just it. Man, if you time your dynamite perfectly, you're good. Man, I didn't even get any experience on my crushing whales. I'm a dingus. Oh, well. 2 Zed infections, not so bad, though. Territory captured. We kind of have to win here. The last few playthroughs, I was horribly slaughtered. Cool, we got anti-Zed explosives here. So we got basically landmines. Landmines are great. They're arguably even better than the whatchamacallit, the dynamite. I would say that they are. They've got a bigger area of effect. Increase helicopter speed here. Alright, this isn't good. They keep spreading around everywhere. I could go here, but this is looking pretty spicy now. I think, you know, we want to keep building these little curtains up between places. So if we get this and maybe this territory, that would be nice. Yeah, there's just too much open ground over there. I mean, I don't want them touching each other, but... yeah, if they turn into 4s, that's the worst. But this spot is not looking too good either. There's a lot of spots that look bad. It's just gonna have to be that way. Whatever, I mean, we keep winning back territories. We're doing about as well as we can, but if you play the map game wrong, you are in trouble. Right, cool. So we finally got, sniper here. Oh, this is actually not that bad. You know, we've just kept things under control. If you're smarter with the map, then you have less to worry about later on. But if you're dumber with the map, you have more to worry about later on, so I guess that's the way it is. We just have way too much firepower for this mission. I was doing so horribly in the last few runs, I was looking forward to sucking at this more. Alright, so we've done one landmine in each place. I guess we'll aim the artillery over here since we put everything else that way, but... alright, we'll go. And they're gonna hit the landmine, so don't even worry about them. Just give it a minute before we even fire the first artillery shot. Okay, I'm gonna slow down time here for just a minute. And those guys are about to hit... they didn't even hit the first mine yet. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. That was the, sniper spot. What am I thinking? I literally just said that. And I'm surprised by my own incredible logic. Oh, that was a perfectly shot one, aside from the few civilians that it took out. Just ignore that. Man, I love the kind of 2D layers effects of things in this game. Unfortunately, we really aren't getting that much experience because we're not taking out that many units, but hey, I mean, we're getting back the territory. And we just unlocked the catbird cannon. I love the names of the artillery in this game. God fights on the side with the best artillery. Zed doesn't have the catbird cannon. We do. Rescue civilians and kill Zed to power this super weapon. Alright, so the catbird cannon is basically a big cannon reward you get. We got another territory. If you manage to take out enough zombies in the wave, which it is extremely powerful and it will probably kill everything in the whole block's radius, but Nuevos Aires survives the drizzle. Here comes the storm. Zed containment protocols have suffered catastrophic failure. Okay, so they got their first, thing, which is quite terrible because now they're going to be more zombies. Shorter daytime, less Zed. Okay, so yeah, see those 2s getting put up? I don't like that. We've got 2s and 3s going on here. Now, there's 2 ways of going about this. Or maybe there's 3. See what I did there? Not that funny. I hope it gets better for me. I'm going to probably... oh, man. This is a tough one. I want to stay with these 1s, because I can definitely beat them, and I want to play the map game. But if you fail on a 3 outbreak, you really throw the whole game. See, if I cut off this zone, then this thing can't spread out past my territories, because these things can spread, and it does get worse. This is about to be a full-blown nightmare out here, but I think we can contain this to this zone if we just cut off this 1 zone. And maybe it's not as good for the overall economy, but at the risk of looking like a bit of a coward, I'm just going to go for this 1, because I'm so confident that I can take out this 1 infestation of zombies. I've said my speech. Welcome to my TED Talk. Alright, we will put 1 mine there, and then we will put the other one here, and the other one here. Or... oh, I have to think this one over. This is a weird map. Alright, we don't really have any direct control units in this matchup, so it might be a tough one to win at all, but I'm fairly confident that this is going to give us one of the best results that we can get. The catbird cannon is indeed available, which is pretty great to see, but we're going to have to wait for this slightly awkward moment right here. So we're going to get everyone to come in, and then we blow our dynamite. Oh no, they got past it, but they did walk into a landmine. It looks like those 2 are going to walk into the last landmine too. This was actually a fairly lucky placement, because usually these explosive missions just go horribly, but that one worked, and we didn't even need to use the catbird cannon. And I got to say catbird cannon a few times. That's one of my favorite things to say. It just sounds great. Okay, cool. We are actually keeping up on this. I thought this would be going much more horribly. This is the best playthrough I've had, which is the reason why it's the one I'm publishing to YouTube. Alright, cool. So we are still ahead, because it was quite horrible before. Reduced helicopter speed. Okay, no, bad things are happening to me. And these areas are starting to cluster up. This isn't looking good. Okay, so basically here's what happens. If an area goes to the number 4, then it gets overrun and zombies of 1 magnitude spread to each adjacent zone. This is why it wasn't good that I let this build up, but I had to contain this area. So now this area is very solid. This area is also looking pretty good, but I might have to go against something. I mean, I'm gonna pay for it now, is what I'm trying to say. So let's just kind of trace out this map and see what we've got. We've got this area covered. If we can separate it into more sectors, that's ideal. If we had this one area we could go against, that would be great, but we just want to prevent them from taking over this zone, I want to say. Because this 3, if it spreads, it's going to go all over, and it's not going to be good. But also, like, I like fighting the 1s because I know I can win them. And I want to keep building walls from place to place, so... what if we took this one, and we let this gap go, and it just kind of sploofed out in there? It's almost like a game of Go. It's very tricky, man. We're not going to win this one, though. Alright, we'll just use it for experience for our guys. We'll play a 3. This is going to be too strong for me, though. Alright, it's a much bigger map, and I honestly can't really tell you where to put units. It is very, very tricky here. I almost just want to give up most of the fight. These guys are going to go down here. Oh, actually, you know what I could do would be to just take away this barricade here. Let's just have this guy cover this one spot. So we take the barricade off of there. Whoops. Oh, come on, just deploy there. Alright. If we take this barricade off of here, we put one there and one there. That means all these zombies have to get filtered down here. So now we just have zombies coming all the way up the left side of the map. That kind of gives us the freedom to put the helicopter over here to the upper right, because no zombies are going to get through there. Cool. Everybody's safe coming through that way. We put the mercenaries here. Just at the edge of that radius. Cool. So then they're going to cover this one. So now all that we have to cover is all the zombies coming up through here, 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 and here. I mean, I know that's a lot, but hey, we're making the best of a bad situation because this is a 3. We weren't going to win this one anyway. All right, I'm relatively satisfied with that. I mean, I'm not, but YOLO. Let's go ahead and maybe just shoot out here. If we can just get a lot of shots in to kind of upgrade our artillery and our mercenaries, that's A1. A1. Sure. Alright, cool. That was a decent shot, though we did miss some. I'm honestly debating on just letting some of these civilians get zombified so that we can get better results with this. Like, better experience here. Okay, just take that corner. We'll just shell this whole block. Fortunately, any zombies that come down here will get taken out by these mercenaries. Okay, the mercenaries can now be moved. I think we'll just use them to take out this block, and then we'll keep firing artillery shells down these 3 blocks. Oh god, that's horrible. What's about to happen there? Look. Oh no, man, my artillery is just not doing it. We'll just keep the landing spot there. We could slightly move it, but... Actually, I think we will be better off slightly moving it like here. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, now we gotta... I'm just going in slow motion so that I could see better. Let's go here. Maybe that was a little bit too shallow. Yeah, I gotta wait 7 seconds for that, man. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's gonna cost me. Alright, well, whatever. Let's keep moving our mercenaries in there. I mean, we might have to defend that block area. Cool, we did shoot them, but there's still one over there. Alright, we got the catbird cannon. Catbird cannon is pretty great, except it's gonna just take up a ton of experience here. That should have gone to the artillery. Alright, the mercenaries are moving that way. We've got a little bit more this way. Let's just try to get a lot of experience with this thing, if we can. Even if it doesn't take them out. I mean, the mercenaries are the only one that we can really directly control here. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at all that the catbird cannon did. With a name like catbird cannon, you gotta know that they did something right with the design. Okay, 2. Now the mercenaries can't get hurt. Don't worry about them. I know it looks like I'm shooting civilians there. I'm not. I swear I'm not. I didn't mean to. Or did I? I didn't. I'm just bad at this game. Ah, no, no, no. They did take out a few more. Man, could we have taken them out today? Let's just shoot the catbird cannon over there. There's a lot in that general area. Okay, send the mercenaries down that way, and we've got a couple more here. I don't know which way they'll go, one or the other. Oh no, please don't hit those people. Please don't hit those people. Move it back, move it back. Move them there. I don't know how these guys see around corners. That's crazy. What do they have, like spidey sense? See, these missions are tricky, but at the same time, they do build up your whole, like, your mercenaries experience, so they are valuable in that regard. Okay, these guys are all dead. They're all dead. I think we just... Oh no, it's even too close to my range. Go for there. I know it's gonna cause some problems, but whatever. Just take out as many as you can, and then have the mercenaries defend the LZ. Oh man, there's even a few scientists we didn't get. That's too bad. You hate to see a scientist die. It's like the beginning of a superhero movie. Somebody's gonna get superpowers today. Ah, no. Oh, we were so close. All right, where can we just take out a lot of them? There, that looks pretty good too. And then, okay, just land right on top of my mercenaries. Maybe they can hold down the LZ for a moment. We got 90 out of 60. This is a pretty terrible one, but for a number 3 mission, we did okay. No, move that way, yes. Okay, a little bit better. Catbird cannon, maybe we can get... I don't know if we actually even get experience from that, but... Okay, if we can just keep someone alive, that would be amazing. Try another one there. We can artillery our own mercenaries, though, which is a tricky part. Alright, I think these last few civilians are just keeping this mission going. There's one guy left there in the street. Just stay alive, man. We're going to shoot artillery all around you while you dodge the zombies. We probably won't save you. Let me just see if I can get some more experience for them. Okay, cool. Yeah, go right there, bro. Yeah, it's totally fine right there. Everything's okay. Oh, wow, look, he's actually surviving in the zombie apocalypse. Look at this guy, and he's dead. All right, still victory. I mean, we got a silver, and look at all that experience we got for all of our units. Nice. That's good. All right, the Pleasant Pheasant's getting upgraded. And, wow, even our artillery got an upgrade, too. Wow. All right, let's just keep on upgrading that reload time so that this thing can keep getting more and more points. And then maybe we'll start to increase its accuracy. Still doing pretty well. I mean, we at least neutralized the territory, which it could have gone worse. Bad things can happen. Oh, nice. We got the Elephant Bird Cannon. Gain satellite uplink to Orbital Elephant Bird Super Cannon. Approximately once a year, you will be given control of this doomsday weapon. The Elephant Bird Cannon is so good. We're going to use it soon. Maybe when we get to a 4 overrun area. Because it can be incredible. Is some place going to turn into a 4? No, but I do get it right now. This month, the Elephant Bird Doomsday Cannon is yours to control. Prepare to rain righteousness. Oh, this is a great mission. So we can use this to take out a 3. We could even use it to take out a 4 if we get one. We haven't had a 4 yet, thank God. Which I think still gives us an honest shot at this. We should probably go for this one. That way we cut them off. We keep these zones separated. These are still sort of not contained, but whatever. This is okay right here. We want to take it out eventually, but... Actually, that could spread out into a lot of the adjacent territories. I don't know. I just don't want this thing spreading all over, though. All right, we're going to go there. I'm following my instincts here. All right, so we got to place the Elephant Bird, and this is... This is the danger zone. Oh, God. Okay, this thing fires like crazy. I don't even think... Oh... dang, I forgot to use my science points, but I probably wouldn't have even used it for this, so this is a tricky one, but I think I'm happy with this deployment. This is basically like an automatically firing gun. We're going to take out a lot of civilians, though, but we have to do it for the greater good. All right, we're just going to fire basically everywhere. We're just raining hell down on everywhere in this mission. Look at it go, man. It's so impressive. It's the Elephant Bird Cannon. Look, it already recharged. It's already going again. It just recharges so fast. Look at how many civilians. It's taking out even more civilians than zombies. But it's okay because it's mostly doing justice. Okay, we gotta keep them in and prevent them from taking out more. No, get them away from the elephant bird cannon. Stop this. Unacceptable. The elephant bird cannon must be saved. God, I'm just destroying the whole city. Keep the cat bird cannon. We want to see if we can save that. I don't think we can get it for other missions, but maybe we can. It's just entirely unnecessary right now. Oh my God, it's horrible. How could the government do this? The zombie apocalypse was an inside job. Wow. It's like all those zombie movies actually being about people disagreeing, you know?
Like they could never get along, so what happened was this. They accidentally shot the artillery at their own citizens.
And that's just what happened. We got the llama bombs, too. Oh, yes. Man, I'm winning this campaign by so much more. The last time I was such a loser. Oh, this campaign actually went well. I'm finally learning to play the game better. The zombies usually just smoke you. And don't you worry about them. They're gonna get a lot stronger. Okay, we got llama bombs now. Did we actually get access to them yet? Llama bombs. Well, I don't think we got them. That is a pretty good looking llama. I like his countenance. Alright, so these just take out all the zombies in a nearby area. So we're gonna get 2 of them. We could upgrade these, but we don't have our scientists useful. So let's go ahead and maybe we'll use those on the 3 zones, I'm thinking. I don't really want to fight off these 3 zones. This one's got 2, actually 3 adjacent. But it's not as far out. Let's take out that. I want to get rid of that threat. And then maybe this area looks okay over here. I think we could take out a 2. We could try taking out that other 3. That's good. Alright. Alright, so now we've got some research available. I think we will improve our mercenary training by 10%, because we've already done quite a lot of this. I mean, we could get a 3rd llama bomb, but we already just used one, so we won't be getting another one for a while, if at all. Elephant bird, well, we already just did that as well. I mean, the elephant bird is just so effective to begin with. Why even bother? Extra artillery, that is good. But I think just increasing everybody's experience might be even better. Alright, cool. And I don't think the llama thing is worth it. Alright, so we've got snipers, artillery, and landmines for this mission. Pretty good. I'm confident that we could at least take out a... Well, we could probably take out a... I wonder if we could take out a 2. Let me just take a moment to decide here. Alright, I've actually done a decent job. I kind of learned the more of the map game this time. We've built a nice curtain around here and here. So these 2 zones are kind of sectored off. We've quarantined them. And these zones are also quarantined. I'm a little bit worried about things slipping out into this side, though. I mean, if this 3 gets made into a 4, that's not great, but then it just puts out 1s in these zones, and we could take one of those 1s out. I think we want to get this zone and this zone. Or this zone and this zone. But yeah, those 2 would be good. And then we kind of want to build up a little bit more curtain over this way, over here. And then we separate it out into zones, and the zombies can't really spread as much. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to stop the spread, man. I don't think we can take out a 3, and I'm a little bit worried about this. I don't want to just take out an isolated threat. Let's play the map game. We're going to play this 1. I'm really confident we'll be able to get this one done with. Although, unfortunately, we won't get as much experience for all of our units, so that is too bad. But, hey, you know, I mean, I think if you play the, what is it that Sun Tzu said? He who goes to sleep with itchy butt wakes up with smelly fingers. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was Confucius. Sorry. The wise man wins the war that was never a war. Or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, in the book of Ephesians, or wherever it was. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just say stuff and hope that it hits. Alright, let's keep going, and I am who I am. Oh no, I'm actually going to combine these artillery shells with the landmine. Ah, that's such a waste. I, like, overdid that. Big time. Alright, but listen to my... Dang, listen to my cannons. They're, like, ready to go right again. We are just going to swamp these guys. We're doing great. We're doing great stuff. Look at me go. I got to decrease the delay, though, on these shots. I think this is starting to get inaccurate. The reload time is great, though. Man, that early artillery is going to win us this game. Look at me go. I'm actually beating the game faster than the Zeds. I got beaten so bad the last 2 times. I was just embarrassed. Oh, cool. We're finally going to get our other unlock. They are getting stronger, though. You can see them accelerating. Slower Zed movement. All right. Time is on our side. Are they going to get a 4 here? All right. Well, we've cut off this zone. This is looking quite terrible right here. These are going to turn into 4s. I guarantee it. These might. This zone looks relatively isolated. I'm actually okay if this turns into a 4. I'm kind of rooting for the zombies here. They're feeling like the underdog. I think we could throw them a bone. Now, we only got Zed, Bait, Infantry, and Dynamite this time, so I think we're ready only for another one. And I kind of want to start to cut off this spot here, too. So let's go ahead over to this spot. There we go. Man, look at me being all tactical and stuff. This is great. I feel so good about this. All right, this one should be a cakewalk. Piece of cake. I don't even think I want the Zed bait at all for this mission, man. This is just worthless, this Zed bait. Oh, actually, you know, we don't want this here. I think this would be better on the other side. Hang on a second. Let me get rid of that mercenary. I'm just going to deploy for a second. Okay, I'm relatively satisfied with this deployment. I think that this will be safe-ish, and we will make it through. A pretty simple and easy mission. I just, you know, I want to be smart. I want to play smart and not hard. Because this game can seem so overwhelming if you don't play the map game right. Actually, these overlapped. I didn't even need to do it quite like this, but... Alright, those guys are kind of stuck back at the smelly zone. Scratch and sniff. I was thinking about scratch and sniffs today. Why was I doing that? I was thinking about, like, childish things that they used to sell to us in the 90s and the early aughts. There were so many strange... like, pleasures. So many disgusting candies I ate as a child. Zeppelin upgrade. I don't know where I'm going with this. Your Zeppelin can now carry an additional mercenary into missions. Oh, awesome. So we can finally get another mercenary. That's great. Oh, the combined powers of Scratch and Sniff and landmines. Who would have thought it would have been such an explosive combo? Gas lines ruptured. Okay, the zombies got another upgrade, so now sometimes the buildings will explode. I don't actually consider this a good thing, though, for them. Increased helicopter speed. Man, surprisingly, they haven't made any 4s yet. These spots are relatively isolated, though. You know, I could go into these zones. So we got a barricade, infantry, landmines, dynamite. We're missing snipers and artillery, though. I really like snipers and artillery. I think I'm just going to let these ones get worse and blow up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, no, these 2 zones, if I separate them, only because this would be bad. Let's hit this too, because this perfectly separates. This is such a weird shape. And then I want to try to get up here so that this can't spread too much. Yeah, this is separated from both of these. That's fine. All right, let's go here. This is good. This is it. Poof. Okay, so this is an explosive gas line. Really didn't get too many of them on this map. It is extremely exciting when they blow up, not gonna lie. Alright, let's just blow up these blocks. We'll put our mercenaries here, and then we'll probably barricade these blocks so that they're forced to come into the mercenaries. And then we'll just put dynamite anywhere. Who cares, man? Actually, we'll put the dynamite. We got 4 of them. So put them around here. If they make it through the landmines, then they have to survive the dynamite. Oh, no, wait a minute. These are actually going to blow up the buildings. Oh, this might be trickier than I thought. Hang on a minute. Okay, I finally got it, and I'm a genius. And here's why. So these zombies walk in through here. We barricade them so they're all forced to go through this route. Then they hit the landmines. They didn't see the landmines coming, so we're going to put those over here, and maybe, like, here. Or something like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. That looks good. I'll take it. Okay, I think we're just about ready to deploy here. I've got my dynamite, my landmines, and my mercenaries, and everything is pretty cool for me. I gotta get ready to blow up these landmines, though. We're gonna get more over here, because they're gonna get through faster on this spot, so I wanted to hit them on this zone while they're still getting ready to go. Alright, whoops. The sequence of that really messes with me. So these people are all gonna get eaten. Oh no, actually they got through over there. We might have to come back out with our mercenaries here, man. That guy's not going to hit the landmine if at this rate. Look at that. These buildings are going down. Okay, one of these landmines is going to blow. All right, we got to start moving these mercenaries over. Whoops, actually just keep him over that side a little bit longer, because that one didn't hit it. No. No, please, landmine, blow up the other guy. Oh no, it's horrible. It's horrible. Okay, use the catbird cannon to kill everyone in the area. No one knew about this. It was an inside job. Okay, yes, take out that one, and I think we can just mop up the rest of this with the mercenaries. Stay out of the firing line, mercenaries. You're part of the operation, after all. Okay, the catbird cannon. Good job, catbird cannon. We love you, catbird cannon. Everyone's rooting for you. Alright, we got 19 seconds left to take out the last of the hostiles. Come on, let's go. 16 seconds. We can do this. Oh, my finger is in my mouth. I mean, my heart is in my mouth. Oh, yes. Amazing. The crushing whales have leveled up, and the barricades. Oh my goodness. Actually, having a lot of barricades is really good. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's increase their accuracy. Speed is pretty good, but accuracy I think is more important first. They gotta be able to take out the threat before they get to it, you know? Alright, another territory captured. We've selected our battles I'm so smart, I can't believe this. I've never done this well at anything before. I feel so happy for myself. Alright, longer daytime. We might not even have to deal with... Okay, here we go. Oh no, this is terrible. We're finally starting to get the 4s here. Oh no, it's awful. Oh god, it got both of those at the same time. Alright, this area is already screwed because it's 4s. Full-blown epidemic now. So when you get to a full-blown outbreak, they're getting 4 chances every single time. It's rough, man. None of this is good. Okay, the problem is with these missions is that if you don't take it out, they just keep the territory. You're really in trouble, so I'm not even going to try for it. I'm not even going to try for it at all. They might take over this area, but if they do, they just get one adjacent zone. But this area is valuable. I could fight for that. I think if we go for this one, honestly, then we prevent that spread from happening. But right now, they're just going to start to score a lot of points. I just need another minute. Okay, first off, I'm gonna increase unit experience even more. I just like increasing my unit's experience. It just makes me feel so good inside. You know, all units get more experience. Amazing, absolutely. Let's do, you know, we're not gonna play any of the 4s, so we gotta decide between these other ones. We just don't have the firepower to take out 4s. I mean, we're missing so much of our firepower. I mean, if we had the elephant bird cannon, we could take it out. I don't want it spreading here to this too, but this might also just become something. You want to try to prevent that spread happening from like it did over here, so... I think, you know, if we take out this zone, this one... It's a weird one, but we'll definitely win it. And then we start trying to build up over here, and we just kind of let these ones play out. They're gonna burn, but it's okay. See, like, this area is totally isolated. This one is too. Maybe they'll become full-blown epidemics, but whatever. Alright. We played the easy game. This one should be pretty easy, so I'm just going to deploy. Alright, I think I am relatively satisfied with my product here. This is going to be a crazy map, man. This is just going to be wild. I mean, our artillery is just leveled up so much. We got 3 artillery shells every time, and they reload so fast. So fast, bro. This is it. This is what it takes to become an atom zombie smasher, which is the whole point of this game, man. Look at me go. We didn't even blow up the explosive buildings. I'm so disappointed in me. Alright, let's go over here. 1, 2, and maybe 3. Let's do it. Let's blow up those buildings. That's all that the apocalypse is, after all. Just an excuse to do antisocial, destructive things, right? Oh, look. We might actually get to blow them up. Oh, no, not that guy. What are we going to do to... No! Oh, he didn't make it. It's awful. Who could have done this? It was an inside job. Alright, so we got, 5 dynamite. I'll stop making that joke. I've made that joke too many times. Alright, territory captured. Amazing. I am alone streaming this. I'm not even doing this on Twitch. I just didn't think it would last that long, and I had to do too many takes. A sad day. See, here the zombies... This is why I don't feel bad for them, because they're catching up so much. Oh no, we got a level 4 outbreak right here. Oh, it hurts! This is why you need to be so on top of it from the beginning. Look at this, though. An opportunity to stop Sauron and his forces of darkness. See, like, if we cut this zone off... See, these guys can't really spread that much. They're stuck here. Same thing goes for here. If we cut them off here, then we prevent any more spread. Although we are gonna have to hit the 4s again soon. I don't know, like, leaving these battles like this might not be good, but... I don't know, maybe we just go head first at it for one of these. But I like feeling like I'm doing the right thing even when I'm not. let's continue doing this. And God, that was such a sad and profound statement. Sorry, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know what to say. Let's, and we don't even need these landmines. Whatever, we'll just throw landmines out there for fun. All right, cool. Try to get the civilians out of there, though. Tell them what's happening so that they don't just stay there. All right. Is this in any way going to hit my mercenaries? No. Oh, by the way, if you see game speed 70%, that's actually normal. I don't like playing at 100% because it's too fast for me. I don't really want to play any slower, though, either. So there is that. But 70% seems like a pretty good place to start. Yeah, you see, like, we're missing out on some valuable experience for our mercenaries. I think we could definitely take on level 2 outbreaks now and be sure that we would win them. Yeah, look at that. Another victory. Okay, these ones are easy. We don't need to mess around with these anymore. Ones are too little for us. All right, I think we will keep decreasing the load time of the Pleasant Pheasant, because, I mean, it takes like 30 people in it, right? That multiplied over that many people is pretty good. All right, we can take on a 2 now. At least. Look, we're getting so many victory points, man. Oh, yes. All right, they are starting to... God, look at how quickly their score goes up, though. This is why you either win by a lot or you lose by a lot in this game. Longer daytime, more Zed. All right, that turned into a 3. I don't think we can take that on, but I think we could take out this 2, and maybe if we seal this one up. Nah, actually, let's take out this one. That way this thing can't spread. This could turn into a 4, but then we cut them off at the source. I mean, we could just go straight in for it, but I don't think we're going to win these 4s. Yeah, I think we got to go there. All right, this is it. Oh, no, they're so spread out this time. Look at them. Oh, we have good units for this one, though. Okay, 4 barricades makes me very happy to see. I think we can... I could cut off this entire area. And I just might. Look at me go. I'm going to put 2 there, so they can't even get through there. Look at me. I have so many options. I don't even need this barricade. I'm an amazing man. All right, this might be a tricky mission to win because the enemies are just so far spread out. I'm going to put my sniper right here in the corner. Actually, let's put them... Can we put them up on a higher building? Does that actually make a difference? I'm not sure. Maybe that does increase their radius. Anyway, we're going to put them firing down there. Then we're going to put our mercenaries in this... sort of like marketplace area here, or whatever it is. It's not. There's not a market there. What am I talking about? I'm just reaching for the top shelf. Let's put these mines here, and here should be pretty good as well. Okay, that's 2 of them. Or maybe even at the meeting point, too. But, I mean, are they even going to make it to that? Let's just try to get a bunch of them from the beginning. I think that's everything we can do here, though. There's just a lot of areas where they could start out at. Okay, I think we're all deployed and happy and ready to go. I mean, well, we're not happy, but maybe it'll... Maybe someday. Okay, cool. We've got these going in with that. I don't think that our snipers are really that high level, though. I think there might be too many zombies here. Although we will get the catbird cannon because of the sheer number of them that we're slaying. Look at me go. Yes. Oh, this is it. Oh, no, they're actually taking out more over here. No, don't let them get down the street. Oh, no, they're getting the scientists, too. Okay, get the catbird cannon in here. Slow down time and use it. Get those mercenaries out of there. Get them over to the other... Actually, get them up the block there. Oh, no, not our mercenaries. Don't hit the mercenaries. Our mercenaries are safe, yes. Okay, good, they got out of there. Phew. Alright, now they just defend this block while we handle the rest. See, that was a rough mission. That was rough. Okay, I think if we just do this... Okay, the mercenaries have the choke point covered. Now we can just kind of march them out. See, we're never going to win this mission. Maybe if we get another catbird in the next 37 seconds. Let's just see how many zombies we can take out. I think we leave the helicopter zone there because I don't want to micromanage that too much. But we just keep holding on to this. We keep shooting them with the sniper. And then maybe if we get another catbird, we could limit them in enough. Let me just try to blob them up. I gotta take these out. Any, like, stragglers that come out. Alright, my sniper's good. Alright, the catbird can take out anything over in this section. And then maybe our snipers can clean up the rest. If we manage to do this, we'll take back a whole sector, and I think that'll seal our victory. But if not... Oh my goodness, my victory is sealed! This day I have waited ages for. No, honestly, I tried recording this twice and it took about 4 hours. I'm happy that this is the recording where I find, yes, I am a winner. Oh my goodness. I almost regret it. There's less tension because of how well things are going. All right, let's go ahead and do refire. Reposition time. Let's do the refire time first, and then we'll we'll work on the repositioning. Right, cool. Man, all that experience leveling up really paid off, didn't it? TTY Newswire. Mass reports of monolithic monstrosities sighted. Beware of new Z species. Okay, they did hit their next power-up, which is a giant zombie that looks suspiciously like Grimace of the McDonald's Play Pals. Mega Zeds. All right, well, Grimace or not. Maybe it's just because they're purple. Where is this going? All right, I think we gotta win one more mission if we want to survive it. But look at how many points they're getting now, man. They're really catching up fast, so. You know, it took a lot of, okay, yeah. I mean, look at this. See, after this mission, it would have just been all downhill from here. Now, we do have new research, but, okay, Kraken Bomb. Explosive weapons damage to Mega Zeds. All right, well, we're not dealing with so many more of them. I think wherever we go, we win, so we want to just take out as many of them as we can, but, I mean, we could just do a 1. We haven't even done a 4, though. But I would do a 4, but the problem would be that I would just straight up lose the mission. I did try it when I was filming this, and if you lose, it just kicks you out of the main screen. I want to get a higher score. You can play the game and try a 4 on your... Man, I'm like the worst video creator. You can play the game on your own. Let's just hit this 2. I feel as though this is a pretty good spot, and I mean, we're about to win anyway, so I feel good. Okay, let's just deploy a few of these. Okay, I think I'm relatively satisfied with this deployment. Whoops, I just need to put in my evac helicopter, and we'll just try to prevent more people from becoming zombos, and there we go. That is it. And, there's not really any point to firing this. Yeah, we'll just wait. I'm not, you know what, I'm not even gonna, whoops, I accidentally did. Oh well. I hope that it gets better for me. Let's continue. I hope I stop making mistakes. All right, I blew up the gas line. Oh, there's a big zombie over there. Man, look at the size of that one. Oh no, we ruined our cutoff point here. Oh well, I'll just live with my mistakes. I am slow after all. This is a tough mission because the big zombies will just walk over buildings, man. It's rough. All right, this one is not going to go well, but I figure since we finished the game, it's just a joyride. Let's play the game at 100% speed, and I'll just perform badly for your entertainment. The big zombies are so much fun, though, too. I wonder if we can upgrade our artillery. The artillery really just carried us through this whole game. Man, look at that. They even took out a gas line there. Oh, God, they all just got slaughtered there. All right, it's okay. We just did it for the experience anyway. We're gonna win. Who cares? We're gonna have a map victory. I just played the map so well because I've failed so many times. Oh no, I may have just blown up my own artillery accidentally. Well, that would be pretty exciting. All right, let's do this. And somehow I didn't. Look at that. Press F9 to restart? No. So that does happen if you do a mission so badly, which we just did. It's okay. I'm just gonna concede it. I think we'll even win. We just totally conceded that one, but we win anyway. Victory! All right, there it is. You have averted the Z apocalypse. Well done, AA. All right, score 6,000 points. It said victory points. 2,975. So we get the good ending. I had the bad ending all day today. This feels good. Hostilities end. The assassination. Oh, I guess it was like a dictator overthrowing with. I never followed the story. Under the knife. Things fall apart. El Presidente lives. Wait, this is exactly the same ending as when I lost. I mean, I think. End of Enlightenment. What is this? Business must grow. The firing line. It's performance art. No one understands it. Or it's for all to understand. Look, why are there assault rifles growing on plants? It's just an incredible game, though. I don't know what it was. Atom Zombie Smasher, it just nailed the vibe. 2011 Steam, man. I used to play this game back when I was in college, hanging out. And I just think it's a great game. If you guys have any other challenges or ideas, I would love to hear them. If you enjoy this, if you do enjoy this video, I doubt that many people will see it, because it's just something I'm really passionate about and I love doing every now and then. But I used to play this just deep into the night, and it meant a lot to me. I don't know. There was just something about like savoring indie gaming back then, especially when it was really just coming into vogue. You know, like all these little personal projects. Anyway, if you do enjoy this video and you want to see more of this, it does help boost it to the algorithm since this game is 14 years old or 15 years old or whatever. So if you do give this video a like and comment or something like that, it'll send me signals to maybe create another one. But I do hope you found more of something you enjoyed from this. This is a little gem from many years ago. And yeah, if you stuck around till now, thanks. As always, I'm Ambiguous Amphibian, and until next time.